Welcome back, everyone. It's time to get into our second match of the afternoon. I'm still Hell Monkey Man in the booth alongside Act 1 E-Man as we go into this matchup. It's again a battle of unbeatens. Lebanon High School coming in at 1-0, but the Cedars are going to have to go against a 2-0 squad, 4-1 in matches played from Central Bucks South Titans. Keynote between that 2-0. That means one of their matches did go to a game number 3. So want to see if the Central Bucks are going to be in a position to kind of test the mettle here of Lebanon.
Most definitely. It seems right here that we're going to have, or whoever wins this match will be granted the title of Kingslayer. Since both of these teams are undefeated, we'll see which of these two powerhouses can be the bigger and the better team. I'm excited.
Already out the gate, like Angela being floated, by the way. And Daredevil. Okay. All right.
Wow.
But, yeah, and they get rid of Hela and Moon Knight out the gate as well. Wow.
They said, we've been studying the new heroes. We're ready for them. I'm excited to see. I really like whenever new heroes get introduced and instantly teams decide to hop in and see how they can make them work in matches. I think that that's a very, very good show of confidence in the gameplay and their ability, as well as just a very great showing of game sense as an entire team. So I'm really excited to see how Central Bucks go for this one.
Well, protecting the Wolverine. So you can already get a sense of what Lebanon wants to do. Feels like as they block away the Hela to kind of maybe stomp out the beast, they get rid of the Luna Snow. So there's not going to be a pop of a bubble, as Fate of Both Worlds will not be protecting anyone that the Wolverine themselves will be going after. But in opposite of that, they've got that Loki lock, and then they get rid of the Cloak and Dagger as well.
Cloak and Dagger in the Luna Snow is definitely something that I think is very strong to do in terms of when it comes to the strength of the supports. However, it looks like they have not gotten rid of just one. The Invisible Woman is still up, so we might be hearing a lot of disappear throughout the match. if that's the case, who knows? We shall see. But as we go in for the next save, looks like Emma Frost is going to be saved here. How do you feel about that one, Monkey Man?
I mean, Emma Frost being saved, that's being done by Central Bucks South. They're going to be playing the tag woman duo between Emma and Angela. Is it a girl gang? But also the no ban from out of Lebanon, or the no save rather from out of Lebanon. They're just like, pick whatever, we don't care. Getting rid of Angela. All right, girl gang ain't gonna gang. All right, that's fine.
There it is. Oh, and looks like the Rocket Raccoon's also gonna get banned as well. Looks like we're not gonna have that team up ability from the Star-Lord. So no teleportation is coming about at all, as the team's gonna go ahead and get locked in. We have a Thor and an Emma Frost. I'm excited to see how this little lineup goes by. It looks like a little bit of a brawl composition from the tank side.
Okay, and so far similar, but the Magneto, who had been a kind of a long time component and teammate for Minnie and Emma Frost in recency because of the ultimate that goes along with that team up as it was. So we got the Mantis still here. The Cloak and Dagger is being cried about, so they're gonna see what they do instead. Squirrel Girl, and okay, because they floated they were floating Cloak and Dagger. Now they're like, screw it. Here come the nuts.
Eat nuts and kick butt. I'm excited to see how this one goes about. Alrighty, looks like we got everyone else in line, ready to go ahead and get the match underway. 23 seconds left on the clock before the beginning. Emma Frost on both sides. We'll see how this one goes about, as well as I like the Wolverine, because the ability to just go ahead and, I guess I like to use the phrase kidnap any of the characters and bring them over to your team is very powerful, and if not unchecked, can be very, very detrimental to your team's success.
Is it really kidnapping if it's being done by a hero? Is it kidnapping?
Maybe saving the day. We'll use that term. How's that? Oh, that's a beautiful crosshair. Oh my god.
Oh, it's gigantic and purple.
I love it.
What is this, Minecraft? What is this? Okay. All right, well, MKB, beyond that crosshair stands a lot of people that they're going to have to deal with, and it looks like that all of Central Bucks South aims to isolate MKB. They're going to go into at least a minor retreat as we go back to Djalia here for Domination.
And as we go ahead and see the rest, looks like Falcon on the Punisher pushing up with that shotgun, able to pick up one, as the rest of Lebanon is going to go ahead and fall at the hands of Central Bucks South. So much brawl happening, and that's a little bit of a frog coming in. You hear the ribbits, you know that's another hit coming in from the Thor, the God of Thunder.
Just over and over again, you know that Mjolnir is gonna get froggy with you. That is the biggest just pain in the butt to have to deal with mentally and otherwise. They set up a turret from off of this long hallway, and so directly into the Aegis, want to be able to break that shield. But look how they just kind of drop down. That's Micmac getting caught as they get paddywhacked from away the rest of their team.
Micmac paddywhack, and they ended up giving the other team a bone. That's going to be the advantage that Lebanon really needed to go ahead and, excuse me, that's not Lebanon. Central Bucks really needed to go ahead and push up here as they go ahead, and Blaze is able to take out 2 as Falcon and the Quickster able to pick out the last 2 to go ahead and just allow them to secure a tougher and a more forward spot towards the spawn to keep them off of the point. They also have 4 ultimates online ready to use at a moment's notice. 67 on their percentage.
Central Buck South, you're talking about how much studying they've done. They've definitely read up on Lebanon, and they know that they want to be able to take them down in a big way, maybe quickly. You're also going to have the God of Mischief trying to replicate something from around them. So with 5 ultimates ready to go, Central Buck South might be able to just take this one in a full classic sweep of this first point, as it's going to be that final deliverance of pain coming from out of Falcon.
And there it is, the Jeff strikes again with a quadra kill coming from It's Jeff. What a great round right there. Central Buck South is gonna go ahead and take the cake as Snapthorn just sitting there patiently waiting for the point to get captured.
There was 2 ults that were popped in that moment there, E-Man. We had the final judgment from out of the Punisher, everyone trying to get out of way. That ended up clearing the zone, and no one was prepared for the It's Jeff getting dragged out. And they're like, hey, pop them up, I've got guns. And they're like, no, I've got this one. And then they just threw them off of the cliff. Some great looks.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, that was a really good Jeff impression right there. I like that a lot.
I've been practicing for years.
That was good. Hey, that was good. I'll give you a 5 Jeff paws out of 5. How's that sound?
Heck yeah, and he's only got 4. That's like a bonus paw. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, it's a bonus paw because you deserve it.
Let's go. All right, gold stars all around. 3 ultimates but saved, by the way, for Central Buck South. So feels like they can kind of replicate what they just did a moment ago in a big way if Lebanon's not ready.
And just as I had predicted, looks like Lebanon's going to opt for the Invisible Woman over in Rain's with Rain as they go ahead and try to get that. Looks like Pago is also in the Mantis as the fight's gonna go ahead and begin. Rain taking a very bit of an aggressive punch here with that Psionic Surge. See if they can push anybody back to go ahead and throw them off as Thor's gonna go ahead and come in. And Fireball Tub is just taking, Snapthorn taking out MKB, and the Quickster taking out Rain. And that, once again, is going to be Central Buck South taking the cake as Falcon's going to go ahead and take out a couple more in the Quickster, able to finish off. And that is the point. And just a lot of the map actually going to Central Buck South.
They are unafraid of pushing up here, E-Man. Something about this squad. They're also kind of playing a little bit further back, baiting more of Lebanon to come up into this tunnel, but this is way far and off of point. They don't want to have to deal with anything directly on site. They don't want to deal with the 50-50 of the overtime, and so far it's working out. The Psionic Seduction is pulling everyone through. Displayed goes down, and it is just everyone getting theirs. Atrame doing the same exact thing. When the Jeff is finding big picks, you know something is going sideways.
Oh, that's something that I like about Jeff nowadays. You know, he's really cute, but really deadly, as we just saw him picking up a double kill here like it was nothing. All he did was hold left click and just dance around, and that is good enough. As the rest of Lebanon just try their hardest to stay alive, but they're falling. As left, right, and center, there's someone from Central Bucks there to take them out. And it looks like there's a Kraken impact trying to be used there, but it was not being used to any avail there. Pago trying their hardest to go and keep everyone else alive, but looks like Central Bucks is going to go and just keep them all at bay as It's Jeff once again picks up 4 enemies. And he's just deciding where to bring them. One's going to go ahead and fall, and the rest will be thrown into the team for a massacre of sorts.
That's going to be 2/3 of the team down here for Lebanon as the Cedars are looking to have seeds of doubt planted into their garden, tilled with fury from out of the Titans. Oh, final judgment, right back online. As soon as they peek through the window, here's a flurry of bullets. Blaze is able to get rid of Tarash as they want to find at least some mitigation from off of the Thing. But the thing about it, they're just not seeing any push forward. Lebanon is getting railed right at the point of entry.
Oh, and just in the nick of time, Micmac did fall, but wait, they don't know where Rain is.
Well, they think.
Oh, and there is the Invisible Woman ultimate ability being used to keep them alive on the point. This is a very, very sly move. Will it be able to work, though, as the ability is going to go ahead and run out? No, it does not look like it's going to work at all, as Snapthorn able to hold on to the point for their dear life. And that is the first map going to Central Buck South.
Wow. Well, that one goes as quick as anything. Imperial Institute of Science and Warrior Falls go away as we go through T'Challa just as quick as you can say Wakanda. So Lebanon, they're going to need to bounce back. But Central Buck South, the Titans, I feel like they just got started.
Honestly, yeah, it seems like that as well. As Artemate is able to take that MVP there with, look at that lineup right there. I mean, just four emblems for the entire lobby, not to mention 31 eliminations. That's just Jeff right there.
That's
just Jeff.
It's freaking Jeff. Look at him. Well, so we go into that match, and as much healing and as much damage as they can do, that's still the first domination. So we'll be going over to Convergence. We'll figure out what map that is going to be. If you're Lebanon, you were 1-0, you're 2-0. Well, that now has at least one in the loss column, not on the match side just yet. What's priority picks? What's the ones that need to be taken off this map? Do they take off the Jeff? Do they ban that little shark away?
I think they got to. I think it's something that they just, they have to really assess their situations and think to themselves, okay, which character got a quadra kill and also captured 4 of us and kept us at bay for the entirety of the round? Jeff. So they have to take Jeff out. I think that's just something that they have to do. I want him around. I want to keep him around, but he's just too dangerous. He's just far too dangerous for anybody to have on the opposing team.
I mean, if you guys remember the 90s at all, some of you